Hey guys, what's going on? Turtle here, and I'm gonna be doing a walkthrough of Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. And I was doing like a live commentary before this, but I was not focused at all when I was doing it, so I just do voiceover, and it makes it a lot easier on me so I can play the game and then not have to worry about talking while I do it, because I cannot talk at all while I play the game. And you can pick between 6 characters. So you have Vector, he's the recon guy. Spectre, he's going to be the surveillance, he's going to be doing, I'm going to confess. Lupo, she's the assault, she's going to be the one running in there. Beltway's demolition, so he's going to be the one blowing up a bunch of crap and making things go boom. Then you have Four Eyes, she's the scientist inside the group, and she's going to be taking like samples and stuff of that sort. Bertha's the medic, that's kind of self-explanatory. And then you're back to Vector again. And you're able to actually pick out your teammates, which I find kind of cool, so you can balance how you want to go through the game. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. You're also able to have a perk as your main person, and what I advise you guys doing, I was just kind of sorting through here just to read them all, but for each character there's going to be different perks for it, and I just advise you guys to pick which one you think you'd be most comfortable with and which one would work for you the most. That's how I believe it's the best way to go. I think I ended up getting proximity detection because I just figured it'd be the best for Spectre because I'm playing as him. And I just figured it'd be nice to be able to see all enemies within 10 meters of me. I'm a little bit sick, so excuse me if my voice sounds kind of raspy. I've been sick for like the past 5 days. Well, past 5 days, and I was sick for like 2 days, and I had two days I was fine. It like hit me super hard last night, and haven't felt great all day. But you're able to pick your teammates on this, and the best way to go about doing this is pick the ones that would, so you have a teammate that can fit inside of every category, so one that would help you out in every single way possible. And what I did was I picked Spectre, so he's going to be my surveillance, and he's my main person I'm playing through. The reason why I picked him is because he just looks really cool. I mean, just look at him. But I also picked Vector for recon, because you're going to need a recon guy. Bertha, I picked her for medic, because you're going to need a medic. And I also picked Lupo, because she's the assault, so you're going to need an assault too. So I kind of have a balance on my team, and I think it's going to help me out in the long run. And I think we're entering a cutscene. Nope, okay, it's loading screen. I'm going to be muting my mics at the cutscene, so you're able to listen to what's going on inside the cutscene, because you guys don't want to be missing the story, because I'm doing a walkthrough of it. But the game takes place, as you can see, in 1998. This is when the T-Virus first outbroke, and your main mission is the Umbrella Corporation is to... No, okay, you're not the Umbrella Corporation, you're the Delta Team. Or are you the Umbrella? It's hard to explain. I don't exactly know if you're the Umbrella or the Delta Team. It's really confusing to me. I think you're the Delta Team.
Alpha Leader, we're in position.
Let's go to the cutscene.
Copy. Stand by. You guys must be the new Delta Team. Report. Vector here. Good to see you again, sir.
My name is Bertha. Ready to play.
Spectre here. All set.
Call me Lupo, Delta Team Squad Leader.
Command, I've rendezvoused with Delta Team.
Understood. Now find Birkin and secure those samples. Failure is not an option.
You heard him. Let's move. We're entering the lab of Dr. William Birkin, an Umbrella scientist attempting to sell classified samples of a weaponized virus strain to the US government.
You mean Umbrella's T-Virus?
No. This is a new gene-altering compound Birkin's developed called the G-Virus. It's significantly more powerful, and he's in possession of the only known samples. There's a detachment of Umbrella's biohazard countermeasure service on site who will likely try to protect him. They are unaware of this operation and are considered expendable.
Aren't we on the same team? Couldn't we just pick up the phone and call?
The UBCS are just mercenaries. They can be bought. We can't assume their loyalty to the company.
So what's the objective?
Intercept Birkin and secure the G-virus.
Okay, so I found out that you're actually the Umbrella Corporation. So when you come in here, there's going to be a first aid kit, and you're just going to pick up all resources inside this first part. Because when this game, it's a shooter game, but it's somewhat focused on the conservation of your resources and conserving them. So there's going to be stun grenades, there's going to be ammo, and there's going to be some first aid, and that's the data. I'm guessing the data is like the collectible inside the game. I'm not really sure about that, but it just says data, so. But every resource you see and you see me pick up, you're going to want to pick up too, because
Subjects.
you're going to need them in the long run. Like the green herbs, they fully restore your health. And the controls on this game, even though it's a third-person shooter, it's exactly like Call of Duty's controls. So if you guys are familiar with Call of Duty or Battlefield or any of those other big shooter games, you're going to know these controls very well, obviously. The only things that are really different is the melee attack and the switch weapons. Like the switch weapons L2 and melee is so different. So I mean, it's not really that much big of a change, but it's going to take a little bit to get used to. Like I was saying about the conservation of resources, you're going to want to keep them, and like as you can see right now, I'm not just spraying on completely, I'm firing in bursts, because as you can see my team is also doing some things, but I'm just trying to conserve ammo right now, because you're going to see me later in the video, but it'd be about 10 minutes and I'm going to run out of ammo completely and just go straight to melee and then just die, so. I didn't die because that would be extremely embarrassing when I died. But this game is really good. Like the controls are nice. The graphics are really good for what I expected them to be. I don't know if the quality of YouTube is going to change it any, but it looks amazing on. If you have like an HD TV, it's going to look amazing on it. So overall, this game, I'm enjoying it extremely right now. I think I've probably got already enough stuff to put out 4 episodes already. But I just kept planning it as soon as I got it today. I was going to go to midnight release it last night, but as soon as I got it today, I played it for like an hour, and I probably got enough to do 4 episodes. I'm not going to make my episodes like each mission. Like I cut it off like when you get to that cutscene at the end of this episode, because I don't want the episodes to last too long. Because this campaign is actually relatively short. I think it's only like 4 or 5 or 6 hours. So it's really not that long of a campaign mode. But with Resident Evil 6, I think we're going to be looking at somewhat of a long campaign, so it's going to be nice also. But back to what I was saying about the green herbs, they fully restore your health, which is really nice. So anytime you find a green herb, they look kind of like pot plants. But anytime you find them, you're going to want to pick them up if you have, just have minimal health, or your health's not completely full, because it will completely restore your health, and I don't know why the first aid spray doesn't completely restore it, I don't believe, because when I used it, it didn't completely restore it, but the green herbs do. And also, whenever you see an ammo crate, you're going to want to pick up all the ammo possible, because chances are you won't have one for a little bit. So, pretty much anytime you see a resource, you're going to want to pick it up. I do play on PlayStation. I've probably announced this multiple times, so I'm playing the co-op on this. You can go through the campaign with 3 of your friends, which I think is going to be pretty nice, because I want to do a co-op thing and play through this. So if any of you guys are interested and you play on PlayStation and you have a mic and you want to actually do a playthrough of Resident Evil with me, and you have Resident Evil because it's going to be the main thing, feel free to leave a comment saying that you want to help me out with that, because I've got possibly 1 person that could already do it, but I need maybe 2 more, possibly 3 more people that can do it. I'm hoping to get that started soon, and you just saw the melee attack right there. If you ever get within close quarters combat, like I got right here, you're going to want to start kneeling with the circle button. And so it's successful right there. Or you're just going to walk up to him and just spray him with everything you got. probably the two most effective things. Like as you can see right now, I'm not really staying behind cover because
Proceeding to Birkin's lab.
it's close quarter combat right now.
Birkin's already set up an exchange with the U.S.
I think we're going back to the
We
cutscene.
may run into special items before this is over.
No, yeah, this part scared me the crap out of me. I thought I was gonna die, so I threw a frag grenade. But when you open up that door, just beware, because there are four people behind there, and you probably wouldn't expect that they would be behind there. I mean, I surely didn't expect they would be behind. I just figured it'd be a cutscene as soon as I opened up the door. And that was the example of the first aid spray, and as you can see, it didn't take my health all the way back up. The bottom right-hand corner, the thing within the Umbrella Corporation, that green thing is your health bar, and back to cutscene.
Don't forget your training. If they get too close, use hand-to-hand combat.
Maybe not a cutscene. I thought it was gonna be a cutscene. But that green bar that goes around inside of a circle is your health, and as you can see, I pick up one of these green herbs, and they completely restore your health. I'm guessing that the data is also just the collectible of this game, so I'll probably be doing some alternate videos with all the data, and here's the example of the close quarter combat I came into. As you can see, you're gonna run into situations on this game where you're gonna have people far away and you're gonna fire and burst, but you're also gonna have people super close, and you're gonna have to just spray on them. One thing I do like about this game is the cover system on this. You just run to a wall and you automatically go down to it and take cover behind it. And it kind of has like the Gears of War aspect to it. Like you can just hip fire over the thing. Like, you can just aim your gun over and just shoot up there without releasing your head. So it's almost impossible to get hit, and it's really nice. I like Gears of War was a good game. So it kind of takes in aspects of Gears of War mixed with Call of Duty mixed with Resident Evil. So it's pretty good. I think we're about to go into a cutscene.
We're using authorized access. We might have company.
In this episode, you're not going to see any zombies, which is actually kind of rare for a Resident Evil game. But probably the next episode, we're going to have some zombies. But we're just like in the underground base right now. I wasn't expecting any under here anyway. So, we're not going to see any zombies at all this episode.
My precious G-Virus. No one will ever take you away from me.
As you can see, some of the guys from the Umbrella Corporation are actually kind of psycho. I like that guy. That was kind of a strange way to talk about his G-Virus, I'm guessing, is what it's called. And cutscene time.
Guard this door. Do not let anyone approach. You, come with me.
There he is.
So, you finally come.
Doctor, we're here to collect the G-Virus sample.
It's something that I was not suspecting. I just thought like something would, like the door would open and something would run out. So you're gonna see what happens. I just advise you don't stay this close to the door. As you can see, this happens. And yeah, so I advise you get behind cover right there, and you're gonna have like the army march in on them. So I just advise you stay back, because it did take down my house just a little bit, but not that much. What I do like about this game is that your teammates on this game are actually not that stupid. Like on Call of Duty, you have to do all of the work to kill everybody, but on this game, your teammates help out quite nicely. If you're ever in, like see right there, Bertha, she came over and she just sprayed me with that first aid stuff. And the first aid, just keep this in mind, that it does work, like, if you're around multiple people, it's going to work for those people also. So if you're ever online and there's something like that, just be aware that that will help out your team quite a lot. And we're winding down to the last couple minutes of this commentary. So I think we only got, like, I think I just run up here and watch, like, the final cutscene, and then I end up the commentary. There's really not that much to talk about, but I guess I can just share a personal story. I got my hair cut. I used to have hair like it comes down a little bit almost past my eyes. I got my hair cut quite a lot, so it looks a lot different, but it's a lot easier for me to play games now, because whenever I had my really long hair, I wouldn't be able to see my TV screen, So I had like to comb my hair. I had like to comb my hair over, and it looked absolutely weird. It looks extremely weird. So now I'm kind of happy I got my hair cut. It doesn't look the greatest, but there was birthday again. She came with the minute, but I'm glad I got it cut, so I'm able to see now. So that was a little personal story. My first personal story I've given out. You guys actually never seen my face, so you probably don't know.
Looks like you had some
That sounds like a zombie.
Follow me. Let's go.
I think we are
Everyone
gonna have a
on board.
cutscene right
We've
here.
got a mission.
Not really sure. Oh, this is the end of the commentary, I believe. So for the last minute, I'm just gonna be doing some advertising of my channel.
All above ground escape routes are
I'm gonna be
lockdown.
doing
On you, sir.
these kind of walkthroughs probably twice a day, or not twice a day, once every 1 or 2 days, because it's extremely hard for me to. My internet speed's super slow, so this should probably take like 2 or 3 hours to upload. So by the time that happens, it's gonna be 12 or 1 o'clock, because it's 10:30 right now. So my internet speeds are kind of slow, so I'm gonna be doing like one every 1 or 2 days. I'm also gonna be putting this out a playlist, so you guys can just check out the playlist if you ever missed an episode. I'm also gonna have annotations. And this is where I ended up the video, so I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Mr. Troll Guy, and I'm going back into my shell.